Today's show is brought to you by Pardon My Eastside. Get your Pardon My Eastside apparel right now at www.pardonmyeastside.com and use the promo code eBlockRadio to get 25% off. eBlock Radio is now available on the New Orleans Talk Network. Be sure to check them out and the rest of the podcasts that are available at neworleanstalknetwork.com.
Show on the planet. E-Block Radio.
Shit. Check one, check two.
Check
yep,
four,
we in
check
there.
5, check 6.
We gotta turn Angry Man up. Alright, we good. Alright, G Live, man, what's the deal, man? It's the Wake and Bake Show. What they say? Derek Denham. Derek Denham Productions. What up, though?
What up, though?
All right, it's hard for me to read. I don't understand. Facebook Live, we in the building. Mic check, man. Let me see where we at with it. Do we got some people on YouTube yet? Cause I'm trying to push people over there because it seems to work better. So, but we'll see how that goes. All right, Facebook Live, man. If you in the building right now, you checking us out. Hit me in the comment box, man. Make sure you can hear me. What page am I looking at right now? All this shit jumbled together. I don't even know what's what. Oh, man, I got to get this shit together. All right, so what is that? That's probably the wrong one. Facebook Live, say something. Hit me in the comment box. Oh, there. That's the real one. All right. I shared it with you, too. I don't know if you got it. Yeah. Oh, my God. That shit still on that? Yeah. Man, it can't be right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit far behind again. What the fuck is wrong with that shit?
Oh, yeah.
Dog, look at that shit. That shit still playing that. We so far past that. All right, fuck it, man. Let's get it going. Damian Butler, what up, though? You just checked in, dog. You on time today? Well, you not on time. We not on time. But, shit, y'all niggas ready, dog?
Let's go.
Let's do it, dog. You know what it is, dog. Yo, you know exactly what it is, man. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet
Earth, cuz.
Straight from the E-Block Radio live on your dial right this moment, man. It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis, holding it down live from the 48205 and shit. I got my man Angry Man in the building. I say angry. Fuck you, dog. It's Friday, nigga. God damn. I got my man Africa Bo in the building.
Hey, what up, though?
Sweet brother Noopsy.
What? Sweet brother Lucy, man. What up, though? And of course, man, Money holding it down.
Man, you already know what it is.
Celebrity chef Monk Money, dog.
Please stop it.
Shout out to the East Street Saloon. Don't forget, man, it is Friday. So if you're in the East Point, Roseville, or East Detroit area, it is there is live jazz entertainment tonight at the Easy Street Saloon. That's 16101 East 10 Mile Road. That's in East Point, Michigan, man. That shit is hella loud. Did you just hear that?
Yeah.
So let me try to get that fixed. Damn, that is loud. Oh, there it is. I got a little small shortage. Let me turn my shit down there. My man Damien said, what up, though?
What up, dog?
Facebook Live, are y'all in the building, man? It is Social Media Friday, so if you got social media, make sure you hit us up at E-Block Radio, that's on Twitter and Instagram. My man Real Monk Money, that's on Twitter and Instagram. And, of course, myself at Hood Howard Stern, that's also on Instagram and Twitter. We got some people checking in, man. Hopefully y'all can actually, hopefully y'all on time. Like, I don't really know. I don't see no comments yet, but we got a few people checking in. What do you want to talk about before we get into the real topic, dog? Because we've been fucking around a little bit.
I don't know, man. What you want to talk about, nigga?
I don't know, man. Anything? Let's talk about fucking Bo in Africa, dog.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Sweet brother Nuke said.
No, man, just for y'all that, obviously, I think y'all do know because I've been talking about this nigga being in Africa, like, for the whole time. But my man Bo is back in the States and shit, brought some of that Egyptian energy back home with us.
Yeah.
Just one real quick thing, Bo, before we get into the for real thing. What is it that you would want to tell black people since you've been back? Like, one thing you would want to tell them about Africa. Damn, I didn't mean to put you on the spot and shit. Yeah. Oh, narrow it down to one thing.
Narrow it down to one thing.
Yeah.
Man, that shit's spiritual though, cuz like just made me realize that black history go back further than like 1700 and shit.
For sure.
Like the cats that's over there right now, they Arabic and whatnot. They eventually conquered the land, but back before that, I mean, them cats as black as me and you. I mean, the proof right there. With afros and dark skin and shit.
Right.
And all the noses broke off the statues, but man, that shit is spiritual, cuz.
Yeah, for sure, man. So if you get a chance to go to Africa, man, do that shit. I'm definitely trying to go next year and shit.
Me too.
We're gonna take Angry Man too and shit. He might come back less angry.
I'm not going.
Damn, that's fucked up. Niggas say he not going.
You already know that.
Man, what up to people checking us out on IG Live, man? We definitely in the building. We getting ready to get to some shit. You know what I've been wanting to watch though? I know we be always talking about Netflix shit. And I know you ain't really been on the shit, but Dear White People, the 3rd season is out. I want to see that shit. I haven't watched that shit yet. Sound like you had something to say about it.
Fuck that shit, man.
I mean, season 2 had a lot of homosexuality. Hopefully,
I don't want to see it no more.
Hopefully it don't go to that.
I don't want to see it no more. Because of that, honestly.
It was rough though. I'm talking about it was rough.
I really
like it was scenes where I had to really like fast forward. Like, dog, this is too much.
I can't see it. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's a little bit much,
bro.
But the message though behind Dear White People though is something that I like to see on TV. So
okay, cool.
Yeah. And you know what else was on last night? Well, it wasn't on, but I ran across it on Netflix again. Shit, what's my man name, dog? The Khalif Browder story. That shit always fuck me up though. Like I really hate that shit. I'm a glutton for punishment though, so I watched it again.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, but I think the saddest part about this shit, oh damn, what up, Lydia? Lydia just checked in. She said there's more in season 3, dog. Damn.
I'm straight.
Damn, for real? Why is it so much?
Yes.
Like, did you forget
like
that this is a black people struggle show, not about
overpowering, man. It's not about gay rights.
I mean, that's what they turned it into, but it shouldn't have been that though. It's about black people, dog. I mean, yes, obviously there's some black people in the LGBT, but goddamn. All right, man. So fucking, I'm gonna try to watch this shit anyway. I just have to skim through it. Let me know which episodes is the worst and shit, so I can skip those. What else going on, dog? It's almost time to go back to school, dog.
Yes, it is.
That's about it. We need to give away some book bags or some shit, huh?
Yeah.
We need to start doing shit in our community.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, do some shit in our community, ass niggas. We need to do some shit. Anybody
Walking like you talking.
Right, anybody doing a backpack giveaway, man, hit me in my inbox and shit. We go try to partner up with some people. We ain't gonna have a whole lot of book bags, but we have a few and shit. And we gonna give away some book bags at one of these points, though, because we haven't done that yet. I think we need to get involved in that, so people can go back to school with some, with some shit. Let me see.
Shout out to all my folks on here.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, there's a lot of people on. All right, they might be on. They might be like 6 minutes behind and shit. So I guess we can jump into the for real topic. Yeah, because we ain't got shit else to talk about, do we?
Nope, let's go.
Anything going on this weekend though before we get out of here?
Easy Street Salon.
Yeah.
Get some food.
Oh, nigga, brunch on Sunday.
Not this Sunday.
Dude, never mind. Scratch that.
That's that.
Court recorder, remove that from the motherfucking records.
Edit it.
Right, edit that shit. All right, let's do it, man. So look, if you're just now checking us out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, fucking YouTube, eblockradio.com, wherever you at, dog. Today, man, we talking about reactions to Jay-Z partnering with the NFL, man. The poll is up right now. So the question is, that's the wrong question. It haven't changed yet. But the question is supposed to say, was it a good move for Jay-Z to partner with the NFL? Yes or no. So right now it's 0% because the wrong poll is up and it hasn't changed yet, which lets me know that they probably about 6 minutes behind. So, but anyway, we gonna go around the block, dog, one time to see exactly what's on niggas' mind. Angry Man ain't said shit all day. Hopefully he'll speak on this. Angry Man, what you think, bro? What you think about Jay-Z partnering with the NFL, dog?
I don't give a shit. I really don't.
You don't give a shit?
No, I don't. Because...
Oh, well, for the sake of the show.
I guess what's the problem?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He making moves, man. You know what I mean? Shit. Hopefully he do it to open doors for other things.
Yeah.
And other people to get on, and, you know, I'm proud of the step of, you know, coming from the hip-hop standpoint. Now, you know, the whole fucking culture and the whole another side of the world is about to experience hip-hop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for that part of it, yeah, you know, I ain't got no problem with it. You know, take it there. Good shit. How many black people gonna get this opportunity to get that close to the NFL anyway? True.
Not a lot.
He can bring a whole lot, you know, from our standpoint to the league. You know what I mean? It's opportunity for, you know, the motherfuckers to let you know we just ain't athletes. You know what I mean? We businessmen too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what do you think is because that's really the question. Like, do you think that is more of a business move, or do you think it's actually a move for social justice? Because that's the way he framed it. Like, he was doing this to promote some kind of social justice. So do you think that was the bullshit? He just ended for the business, or what you think?
They gonna go hand in hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? While you there doing that, you still gonna get a check for it. So it's business. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day, it go hand in hand. You know what I mean? Because you can't. One's not gonna come without the other. Yeah. Even though you in there trying to do your justice thing, you still gonna have to take care of business on the other end.
Sure.
To stay there. You know what I mean? So they kind of work hand in hand, in my opinion.
Yeah. Bo, what you think, bro? I know we didn't talk a lot about this shit before, but
you know, like I said, man, I just think money was a motivator. Cause I mean, like you know, Angry Man said, he's a businessman. Yeah, so it's too much money there just to leave on the table.
Yeah.
You know. And the fact that he framed it like the whole social justice way, you know, it ain't really seem real. But to me, I ain't mad at him. I really ain't, you know, I know he's a businessman. I know he's trying to make money. So from that aspect, I ain't really mad, right?
Yeah.
But it's just, you know, keep it 100, man. You know, say what
just say you in it for the money.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't think it's that. Or maybe I'm just hoping that it's not that.
I don't think it's that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that. Honestly, I think it is just him trying to make moves, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way they move him and, you know, Beyonce, bro, they move like some activists, low-key, for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, we can't get no motherfucking power if we ain't got no spot at the table. You know what I'm saying? So, I figure, like, I'm hoping that this is he making a move for the culture also. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, it's a big thing for the culture off rip, just like Angry Man said, from hip hop that made it this far. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, I mean, that's a step in its own little, you know what I'm saying, sense, but.
Yeah. I think the question is, though, you know, the question that's on a lot of people's minds really is that how do you be not an activist, but what's the fuck is the word I'm looking for? An advocate. How do you become an advocate for check that out for me though. You know what he want, dog. That's the police, man. But no, I think that the thing is how are you an advocate for, you know, for Cap and his movement, and then, you know, you telling people like don't do the show, like, cause this, that, and the third, and then you turn around and become partners with them. I think that's where the issue is coming in at. But I mean, I have to say that I feel like that just puts you in a better power structure to like manipulate those things. And I think an argument that was placed on my timeline yesterday when I first posted this was that basically it's not necessary to be in that position to promote social change. And although people say or feel like the NFL is not that big of a deal or that big of a contributor to like actually being able to make social change, I think that I think that that's not true. I think anytime you can go in to make change in a mostly old white man organization, that there's an opportunity there at least. I mean, obviously, I know you're gonna make some money off of it,
For sure.
but I really do feel like there's an opportunity there. And I said this before because I'm not an advocate of the fucking NFLPA because I think the Players Association. We know what? Let me take it back. I think maybe the Players Association has good intents, but the fucking players don't listen to they don't listen to them. So I guess it don't really matter what they're saying because the players don't do what they say anyway. So if you can get in there with somebody who may be able to mobilize them, like because at this point you're talking about Cap's whole little initiative. It's been going on for how long? Like 3 years or something. Let's just say it's around 3 years. Like you can't even get all the black NFL players right now to get on the same page, even with the Players Association. So why not give this a shot? Maybe it would. Like I said, I posted this, organize the slaves, you know what I'm saying, for a revolution. Should you just never know? Like, but I don't think it would hurt, and I don't blame him for doing it.
See, look, I don't think it's a revolution coming. Like I really don't. You know what I mean? We just like our personal how we move. We just got to keep moving like we move because I don't think it's nothing coming. For real. I see no light at the end of the tunnel because.
No, you such a fucking pessimist, bro.
It'll never happen. We'll never come together, bro. You know what I mean? I know. Dog just went to Africa and shit, and he done saw all that spiritual shit and all that good shit. You know, all them good vibes, bro. I understand. This is one of the reasons why I want to go there, bro.
Yeah.
Because like people we just give up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers been dying for this shit for years, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Speaking on it for years, and ain't shit changed from Martin Luther King to Malcolm X to
right.
any of these people. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, the shit
Fred
still ain't
Hampton,
changed.
shit
Still ain't changed, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit's still the same, bro. And
This is not. Yo, no optimism, you niggas.
It's not gonna change, bro.
It's not. Yeah.
You niggas got no optimism.
But I think this is a good opportunity for somebody to get some money and some power.
Yeah.
That move a little different. You know what I mean? He moves different from any other hip hop artist that I know.
Yeah. Like
Any
my
other
man,
millionaire that I know, billionaire that I know.
my man Larry Vance just checked in. Let me read that real quick. He said, all I know is Jay never made a mistake as far as business. I hear a lot of opinions from fans and believe it. And believe it or not, players that don't get the business, and in business especially, only your own. You eventually get in bed with the necessary evils.
Sure.
Like Tupac said, sometimes you have to enter their world to bring the truth out.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta walk that path.
And don't ever don't get it wrong when I say this because I'm hopeful that there's an ulterior motive and shit. But at the same time, I think nobody in this situation, including Jay-Z himself, is stupid enough to not think that the NFL is going to exploit this as an opportunity to say, hey, like, we love niggas because look what we gave Jay-Z. Of course, we know that's going to happen.
We'll do it back.
Yeah.
Get close enough to the point where maybe you can own the NFL team.
Exactly, right. And then that in turn, will open up the doors for other owners.
No different than, people, shit on college athletes. Okay, yeah, they using you. Use them back.
Right.
Get you a motherfucking education to get out there, so now I don't need your shit.
Yeah.
Now you ain't got to worry about student loans for the rest of your goddamn life.
Right.
You went there and you took care of business. You got your college degree. They use them.
Use them, right. That's definitely the same thing. Lydia said that I thought I heard that Cap wants to play again. I'm not sure. If I was him, I wouldn't. Like, for what?
For what?
All right, for what? I wouldn't.
Cap
I wouldn't
started
want to
this motherfucking movement, though. That's my thing. He started this shit.
Okay.
And his boy piggybacking off him. You know what I'm saying? He trying to make some moves in this shit, bro. So like situations like that shit won't happen no more. You know
so let's get to that because that's definitely where we need to transition to. So that is the thing. Cap started this movement and shit. So I think that's a part of the people's problem with this whole situation is that Jay made a move without necessarily including Cap. So Angry Man, is that a problem, bro?
No, it's not a problem. You know what I mean? You can't come in the door with the motherfucker that's causing the problems. Bring them in once you get established. I can't, come to you and try to get this type of money with the person that you have a problem with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sit still, Cap. Once I get established, once I get on, once I get my foot in the door, then we can open this up. We got to have patience. And like like Kodak Lee say all the time, we give away the playbook all the fucking time.
Yeah. Right, that's another thing we was talking about before we got on air. It's like maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's just not trying to show the whole hand. Yeah.
Let me get up in here. Let me do this. Let me do that. Then when I get in a position with power, like you said, then I say, fuck y'all. I'm hiring Cap to do this.
Right.
Because I got the power to do this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let us get through the door. Like I said, this nigga just robbed you and you going to come to my house with the motherfucker.
With the nigga, right. Right.
I mean, it don't make sense, though. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we do give up the whole playbook for sure. For sure. And I think this is just an opportunity for us to make something happen, bro. Like, I hope Jigga use it for that reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and if he didn't, it's still like you want to turn down the motherfucking bills they was offering. None of you motherfuckers want to turn down the bills they was offering at the end of the day.
I don't know. I can't say that. Only because he in a position where it's not. Even though he a capitalist and everybody wants more money, he not in a position where he needed that partnership. So that's why I feel it's got to be something else to that shit.
It's gonna help. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna
Think
help.
about it. Every time we tried to own something that gets to that tax bracket, something happened to them.
Something happened to them.
Kids end up dead. They wind up going to jail. They pull up rape charges on you that happened fucking 40 years ago. but think of how close he is to what we call the pinnacle. You know what I mean? NFL money is money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's just a social justice shit he's been doing so far. It's kind of what made me believe that. Hopefully this is a good move. But Bo, I gotta ask you because I think you kind of an opponent on this. So like, what you really think about him not including Cap though? Like, is that really is that a main problem?
Yeah, I think it is a problem because simply I think if he's doing things like he is, I think it's ultimately self-defeating, right?
Yeah.
Simply because he's the one that brought the attention to this whole movement, So
right.
Obviously, that there's some things from his standpoint or his camp that may want to get it communicate, to the NFL or the NFLPA or whoever,
right?
And that needs to be heard.
Yeah.
And now to come in and just silence somebody like that, I mean, that's exactly what the NFL is doing now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we using kind of the same tactics, they're using on Cap. So I mean,
right.
We talk about getting the place at the table and do this, and I think we forget NFL money that's big time money, but the power still flies to the players, NFLPA, all that good stuff.
Right.
And just to kind of like say, hey, I'm doing, I think we're past kneeling, I think we're this and this and that.
And that's where you got a problem. You got a problem with him saying that.
Problem. Yeah, it's like this motherfucking Cap very well, sacrificed his whole career.
Right.
But, and I know Jay-Z's done things, social justice. Like, I'm not taking that away from him at all.
Yeah.
But from this standpoint, from this example, what have you sacrificed, right?
Right.
To say that and not consult the motherfucker that started the shit.
Yeah.
So I think that's ultimately self-defeating, to
So you think
right.
that he really didn't say nothing to him about it?
Well, he said that they had a conversation, but Cap has not commented saying they had a conversation, and then his woman said that they haven't had a conversation.
Because some niggas have talked like multiple times over the last year.
Yeah, they didn't have plenty of conversations, but not about this.
It's starting already.
And it's working, right? The division, right?
It's starting
it's
already.
working. Yeah.
That's why I say, Cap, take it, relax. You know what I'm saying? We got a foot in the door. Your point is about to be heard more than what you think it is if you just have patience.
And that's a great point. But the thing that like, and that's why I really think that Jay should have said, I'm in it for this, right? Because when you do kind of come into the guise of that, then you do another thing, that creates division off tops.
Yeah.
So you say, yes, and like, I'm a businessman. Like, there's a lot of money to be made here. I'm coming in. And so don't get it twisted. He didn't come in for social justice.
So what you're saying,
at the table.
So what you're saying,
hundreds of millions of dollars.
He hit us with the Cory Booker.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he got his
y'all know what I'm saying when I say the Cory Booker,
he got his foot in basketball. yeah.
Cory Booker came in and shit. He was talking all this shit in Jersey, like, yeah, I'm for the black people and shit. When he got on the national stage, that motherfucker started moonwalking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Came in on that bullshit.
I mean, but Jay got his foot in the door with basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why not get your foot
Hey,
over
but you see
here?
how they fucked him in that too, though.
But I'm saying don't stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't know.
Up.
And just
to
to comment on that though, and this is something I hadn't looked at it from this perspective, but people in New Jersey was talking about how he came in with these great ideas, you know, and influenced them to build the stadium and all that shit, and doing that, it displaced a lot of black people and just enforced the agenda of gentrification. I never looked at that shit that way, but that's how they feel about that shit.
I mean, but that's one of my catch-22.
Yeah,
because
what you gonna do? Like, I mean, you want it, you want the team.
If you don't do nothing, you ain't shit.
Right.
You do something,
you ain't shit.
Right? It ain't you ain't shit.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, at least he tried. Shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, how many people can say they're in a position to at least try?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said,
take a whack at it. You know what I'm saying?
he had the money to do it.
Right.
He
like he was gonna do with Chef Ramsay.
He thought when he was doing the right thing. You know, he did what he thought was right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
just happened it didn't work out so much.
Every business move does not succeed the first time.
Shit, most.
Maybe he learned.
Most.
Maybe he learned from the NBA. Now he know how to make better moves in the NFL.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think owning or, you know, being that heavy of a participant in the entertainment portion of the NFL is going to be a good look. It's going to obviously make some money, but I think it's going to put them in a power position where is more power and influence in that than him like telling Travis Scott you shouldn't do it or telling Rihanna she shouldn't do it.
It might be.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you got to be careful too, because you got to think about contractually what he's going to be able to allow to do and not do. You know what I mean? So I
hopefully negotiate that contract well.
They're too smart of an organization to give them too wide parameters. So I guarantee they put a start and stop on that shit. Like, okay, like listen, we like to give you this money, but this is what we need.
This is what we need, right?
I guarantee it.
I mean, unless he had a hell of a negotiation.
I mean, shit, hell no. That shit that's how it went. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it don't matter. He got his foot in the dough.
That's what I say.
He got his foot in the fucking dough.
And then I think what Ebro said, and I don't always agree with Ebro, so like this is not normal. But what Ebro said is that he feel like at least, again, like Angry Man said, there's a foot in the door, and he has the opportunity to make these changes. He said now the responsibility for us is not to bash his overall initiative, but to make sure that we serve as checks and balances.
Be patient.
So when we see that it's fucking off, like hold up, Jay. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, bro.
Nobody beyond criticism.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
He gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? But I just say like, dog, the way he moved, bro. Like the way him and Beyonce moved, bro. They been in Flint a couple multiple times, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the way they move. So I'm just saying, hopefully.
My man Larry Ben said, "Fuck E, bro." I know normally, man, I'd be like, "Fuck him," but I listened to him this time. But yeah, they do good shit. So they track record shows that this could be a good opportunity.
It could be an opportunity.
But we definitely can't just take it off face value like ASJ. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't do that. No. But at the end of the day, though, I guess I gotta say this because I brought this question to y'all. So, I don't know. I really don't know how to react to the point that he didn't really include Cap. Cause I think that is a situation though.
No, not right now. I think that's too soon. I think it's too soon. Because like I said, Cap.
Well, when I say include, I mean at least wire him up to let him know this is what I'm about to do.
Okay, that behind closed doors.
Yeah.
But not not at the front.
No,
right
yeah,
now.
not at the front. But I'm saying like it's not even. I don't even feel like at least from what we know. Right. I don't feel like he even had a conversation like, dog, I'm about to do this.
Okay,
like
I
what
said,
you think?
We don't know.
We don't know.
And I hope they had a conversation that nobody knew about. You know, they met at the local Starbucks.
I think Cap is fairly vocal, at least vocal enough to have said that.
Something.
He don't say a lot, but I think he would have been like,
about now, don't say nothing.
But Twitter don't allow niggas to say nothing.
Stop doing that shit. Right now is not the time. Because right now, if you keep doing that, you're going to keep giving them ammunition to divide shit.
Lydia said...
It's been going our whole life.
Lydia said he gave him plausible deniability.
Just leave it alone. You know what I'm
Friday.
saying? Just leave it the fuck alone. Because like I said, if you keep feeding into it, it's going to bring division. It's going to... Shit is going to start getting divided. They're going to start looking at Jay-Z this way. They're going to start looking at Cap. Sit still, man. Let me get in this motherfucker. Let me handle this BI. You know what I'm saying?
But
now,
tell me though.
Bam.
Tell me though. Just like
I don't even want to know if they had a conversation. Leave it. I mean, because how do you?
No, not me. I'm saying like, if I'm Cap, tell me you getting ready to make this move.
Okay, yeah.
And then say relax for a minute. Yeah. Give me the heads up and tell me like nigga relax for a minute.
Absolutely.
You don't tell me every time you about to publish a book. Like, oh, I'm about to make this move. I'm about to publish this book.
That's a little different.
That's different though.
How?
That's different though. When we make
business.
when we make a move with the motherfucking podcast, right? Because both of us are concerned. Then I be like, hey, nigga. Like when we go somewhere and we going to meet some people, I'm like, hey, nigga, don't go in there smell like weed, nigga. I'll let you know ahead of time. Yeah. We can smoke when we leave, motherfucker.
I be so mad, bro.
Depending on this nigga communicate with you. What we talk about when I came in before we went on land.
Then we get in there, everybody smell like.
I think too, though, man, we gotta be careful with the whole like, how much black folks, some black folks are admired in black culture, right?
Yeah.
Because we look at like the Obamas, they can't do no wrong, right?
Right.
Oprah, and I think Jay and Beyonce on that level too. And I think some cats just admire them so much for the shit they have done in the past and the shit they should get credit for.
Yeah.
That you think they can just everything is just on up and up with them. And not to say that wouldn't be on up and up. It's just like, hey, just like they can't just do anything, that's not for the culture. They're like they can't do anything for themselves, I should say, right?
Yeah.
That sometimes you do just want to do some shit for yourself.
And
And I think that's what this is.
I deserve it.
And I deserve it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Right?
I deserve it.
So you think that's what this is?
And I just think like, how is it not? Is what I'm saying. Y'all talk about all the things about getting people at the table, and and wanting to possibly own an NFL team and all that good stuff. How can you not say no to an opportunity like that?
You can't.
You can't.
You can't.
So you know what I mean. So
And
your
the
main
money, too.
motivation
Don't forget
is
the
I want
money.
to sign this deal because I get all these other things, and that's all. I'm not. All I'm saying is his main motivation wasn't, oh, I want to put other niggas at the table. Let me go ahead and sign this deal. No, that's not what that nigga was thinking primarily.
Yeah.
That was another thought.
You agree?
I mean, because you got to think.
Why wouldn't you though?
I mean, we say it all the time.
I mean, saying that that's his main initiative, I don't agree.
I mean, we talk shit about motherfuckers. I mean, he came from the hood.
Yeah.
Look at where he's at. Why not keep trying to get it?
Achieving.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, keep going.
Yeah.
I mean, keep fucking moving.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Like I'm saying, like
He's dead capitalist, huh?
Like I'm not mad because if you get that shit and you still move the way you move, you know what I mean? I still ain't mad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He do good shit for communities that's not even his. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
if you keep do that and you get this going, I still ain't mad at it. You know what I mean? And you can't be mad at the whole Cap thing either. You know what I'm saying? Like he started this movement, bro. And for a brother to get a step in the motherfucking door, like for real, and not playing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying it's a step.
Hey, Venus checked in on Facebook. She said, "Money, money, money." Jay-Z making dollars. Hold on. Oh, Cap making nothing. Jay-Z always piggybacked off people, even with rhymes back in the day. Damn, that's that New York shit. Yeah, that's that New York shit, man. You know
That's personal.
That's
shit,
personal
right?
New York shit. Yeah. I mean, he did take a lot of Brooklyn shit though. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to my man B.I.G., greatest rapper dead, not alive. He said Jay go forget about Cap unless he hitting him secretly with money.
And it could be.
It could
like,
be.
Like some cats gonna bring up too that Cap got cashed out from the NFL for the whole the exclusion or whatever the fuck it was shit, right? So some cats were like, Cap got his money already, so so he good. So
he good.
So we ain't gotta worry about him no more.
Yeah.
And there is a little bit of truth to that too.
Yeah. I mean, but the thing about it too though is that what people not even really mention is that even before he had the partnership with the NFL, like it's still a sports agency, so he still was profiting off the NFL. Like,
That's my thing is this.
There ain't no new profit.
Check it out. Okay.
It's more, but probably
I
not
always
new.
say this shit. Maybe Cap took it as far as he can go. Cap opened the door for him.
Yeah,
now
I
it's time
agree.
for you to sit down and chill, and let's take it to the next level now.
I agree with as long as they had that conversation. Though.
But it's starting already. You see what
I'm just saying they need to have that conversation. That's like somebody. That's like somebody coming in. Shit. Who can I think? Oh fuck! I'm trying to think of somebody. That's like any activist coming in after fucking Martin Luther King and shit, and not giving Martin LutherKing that prop for opening that door.
Okay, but
or not even having a conversation with him.
Sometimes,
like this is what we want to do.
Sometimes. That's
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say. Everything don't need it. don't know what the fuck, man. But
I just think
For the people involved, everything does need a
I
conversation.
mean, but sometimes I don't think I would be that upset about
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Like in some situations,
I
dog,
wouldn't
what's
be that
understood-
upset about it.
What's understood ain't gotta be spoken in
Yeah,
some sense, bro.
thank you. That's I guess what I was trying to say. I wouldn't be upset about it. You know what I mean? Because let's take me and you. You know, I fought. You know, I took it to the pinnacle. I can't go no further.
And we homies.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell you.
If
Like,
you don't,
like my nigga, I
get
got it from here.
But if you don't tell me, I get it.
But I'm supposed to because you my man.
But and I get that. But my thing is, in the beginning, it'd probably be best that we don't even have that conversation in front of people, so people be like, you know, he did this, so now he cool with him.
Well,
but
at least
Cap is already frowned on.
At least you gotta do this. You gotta do motherfucking. You gotta do damage control. Then don't have me out here telling the press that we had a conversation and you not backing me up on that. Because then that leave that little space for people to divide us and shit.
Exactly.
So you gotta at least be like, he gotta at least tweet like
learn.
me and Jay had a convo.
No,
just
that.
tweet that.
The second
So people can stop speculating about that shit.
The second Martin Luther King and they saw Malcolm X together, it was done.
That's because there wasn't no social media.
But same thing though.
That's because there wasn't no social media.
No, but it's the same thing. It was done.
But because of social media, we need to know now. We can't wait until they together.
No. Damn
Because of
that.
social media.
No.
It's the truth though. It's not. We can't do nothing about that.
If you my man's the way you say you my man's, I'm knowing what you're doing. I don't gotta talk to you.
But
I already know what your
But if
purpose
you
is.
see me getting hung out to dry by the motherfucking media, and I'm saying we had a conversation, you need to be somewhere saying it like we did.
That's the point. In 2019,
no.
the way things look matter still. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like in the 1960s, it may not have.
To the
Now,
common
it's
eye,
like,
yeah,
look,
to the common eye. But if
The
you
common eye-
but if
people
you're
on
my
these different
man's,
levels, that's where that division coming from.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
if you're my man's the way you say you my man's, like if it was one of us on this block,
What's not said is understood between us, but not everybody else.
Right.
Everybody else is included.
but everybody else don't fucking matter.
Yes, in this game, they do.
No, do what you
they
do.
They certainly matter.
Because I'm gonna look. If that was me and you, I'll be looking at Hamlet, nigga. Hamlet. I don't gotta talk to you to know what the fuck you doing because you already know what I was trying to do.
But if I get on and a motherfucker interrogate me and shit, and I say, yeah, me and Angry Man had a conversation, I need you somewhere to say, yeah, we did. Because otherwise, we go get attacked.
No, I wouldn't give a shit.
Dog, you gotta give a shit. Because if you get attacked, then our whole movement ain't shit now.
No.
Because we talking about the argument and not the motherfucking premise.
And we're proving this point to who?
Everybody does make a difference because you try to make a difference in America. America is everybody, motherfucker.
No, I wouldn't give a shit.
Dog.
I wouldn't give a shit.
Well, how can you make a movement happen if you don't give a shit about the people that's
I
influencing?
wouldn't give a shit about what me and you having a conversation, nigga.
But because those opinions
that's like giving them the fucking playbook.
My thing is, the opinions gonna come automatically anyway.
and they go dictate the
because
conversation.
we the black race, period. It's gonna come, bro. Like, you know, if they did have that conversation, you did see it. Something else, somebody else gonna say something bullshit about that. Something else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
when does it stop?
When the bullshit stop?
But
like,
at least
this is my thing. That's my thing. Like,
at least clear that.
Guys know y'all together though. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
That's all I'm saying.
I'm saying y'all
Don't
joint on this initiative.
No,
Thank you.
because like I said,
That's all I'm saying.
No, like I said earlier, if you in Jay position and I already know motherfuckers looking at me like public enemy number one, why I'ma stand next to you, call you all the time, tell everybody we talking, and they don't fucking like me any goddamn way.
Because that's
I
how
need you in the goddamn door.
Because that's how you framed it.
I need you in the door.
It's all about perception, bro.
And that's the same thing I'm saying.
Perception, though. So you need to keep up that perception. Like, do you understand? Like, for real, fucking Huey Newton and shit. What the fuck? God damn it?
Let me see that.
What's the second in charge?
Bobby Seale.
Yes, and Bobby Seals, right? Now, if somebody had known that they was cool, like, or either they gave off the perception that they was cool, I think the Black Panthers could have survived longer. But they knew that they was fighting. They knew that they was at odds. So whenever they know you at odds, it's easier to break your movement down, dog.
No, it ain't neither.
Shit.
Take a page out the white people's book. That's why
that is definitely the page out of white people's book, bro.
That's why you never see the president and vice president together in the same place.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, because they don't agree?
No, you don't never see them in the same place.
I don't understand.
It's the same thing you're talking about. Now, I ain't got to be up under you to make this shit move.
No, but there has to be a perception that we're on the same page. That's all. That's all.
Sometimes that's not good.
That's just like coaches and players and shit, right?
Sometimes that's not good.
If you see Spreewell choking the shit out of Pops and shit, right? Then you know that it ain't no chemistry there. It ain't gonna work. You can divide that. But if he choking that nigga after hours and shit, not on TV and shit, you don't know, right? So what that perception is that you good with your partner. If you not good with your partner, that open up the alley for anybody to divide the movement, nigga. Then this shit failed.
No,
That's a page directly out of white people book, bro.
But what is the point of telling them that me and you cool? Well, I mean, tell me what is the point?
To stop that avenue for people to be able to infiltrate, nigga. That's what.
Oh, okay, infiltrate what? If
Your movement, nigga. What is we talking about right now?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
What the fuck are we talking about right now?
All I'm saying is, if Cap took it as far as he can go, okay, open the door. Now, I'm not understanding. If the people that's opening that Jay is walking into don't like this motherfucker, why I'm gonna keep telling him he's my boy? Stop giving him the goddamn playbook.
Hey, I'm gonna take it right out of Africa.
Stop giving him the playbook.
Hey, I'm going back.
That's my man. Sit still, chill out, wait till I get up in here, and we good. Why you gotta say, yeah, I'm doing it, but this my nigga, he coming with me?
Because
They don't like this motherfucker, man. And you expect these niggas to write a check? And you breaking the nigga that brought us all this turmoil? Chill out, dog.
Bo, what you about to say, bro?
bro, you can take it back. You know, you can take it back all the way to ancient Egypt, cuz like we talking about Africa earlier, man. The motherfucking Alexander the Greek, I forgot because I refuse to call him the Great and shit. Alexander the Greek comes around. You got North Egypt, you got South Egypt. He realized there's a little tension there. He go to one side, hey, they've been saying this. Then literally he sends spies to the other side saying they've been saying that. And these niggas fight each other, then he come on and take the whole shit.
Ain't this what I say all the time about niggas in Africa stealing diamonds? What I tell you? They went to the Mabutus and shit. It was like they talking about your mama, nigga. And here go these guns. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what the fuck happened. So this is the same thing. When they find out that we not on the same accord, whether I'm bringing you on saying like, yes, my nigga, this my nigga, but they gotta at least know that we on the same page, so they can't come in between.
Why?
Because this is gonna happen now. Because now everybody harping on the fact. Everybody harping on the fact now that there's probably some tension between them two.
Nah.
That's more of a situation than it is him actually getting a partnership.
Same thing between Oprah and motherfucking Bill Cosby. When they found out they was cool, they crushed that shit.
That ain't. What time is it, goddamn?
Yeah.
It's 11:01. It's time to get up.
You talking about two billionaires right there.
What up, Doug?
Everything,
Bo in the building, bro.
no, damn that. Everything was going cool until they found out them two motherfuckers was cool, and everything got shut down. Somebody got to sit back and shut the fuck up and stop.
Yeah,
Kodak Lee, chime
I agree with you
in.
there.
Stop giving them the fucking
You
playbook.
gotta be a leader. Like I agree with that point. But you still can show like, hey,
You got to show your
we all
alliance.
together on this.
You don't have to show them. As long as I know me and you
So
100,
look, let's take it back again. Let's take it back to World War II and shit, right?
Let's go there.
No, it was their alliance that scared Germany and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't France and shit by themselves and shit. It was their alliance with America, right?
Right.
So you need to be able to show that alliance to show some kind of strength. That's all I'm saying.
So my thing is, how many times you gonna run the same play and this shit ain't working? We've been doing that. It's not fucking working.
What's
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
How many times you gonna keep running the same play?
All of the ones that failed, they've been able to show the tension between the two leaders.
Oh, say
That's
so.
what happened with Malcolm and Martin. That's what happened with fucking Bobby Seals and fucking.
So you don't
the
think it's
Black
time to
Panthers
try
and
something
shit?
different?
This is different, nigga. You understand what I'm saying?
No, you keep saying I need to show alliance to him. No, you don't.
The ones that I just mentioned didn't show alliance and they failed. So
No,
this
they
is different.
were together. You always saw them together. They got pictures with them. They got motherfucking meetings with them.
At the end.
Okay, well, not even started at the beginning then. Sit your ass over there until I get up in here and I get this shit rolling. They don't need to know what the fuck me and you talking about.
Look at the time.
Cap took it as far as he could take it.
Look at
Hand
the
the motherfucking
motherfucking
baton over and let this nigga fucking run.
Venus just checked in.
God damn.
She said, well, one thing is for sure. It's a step in the right direction for a black man getting more respect, as long as Jay-Z don't forget that he is a black man.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, as long as he don't Bill Cosby himself and shit.
Mom, help me, dog.
Hope all that money don't let him forget where he came from. You know what I'm
Pass the
saying?
baton and let him run.
Breaking the white barrier in a basic all-white organization. I mean, definitely that's what I'm hoping he's doing.
I really don't think it's a big deal to me personally.
Tiff just checked in. What up, Chef?
It's not a big deal to me personally, bro. Because I would have made the same move. You probably would have been mad at me, but we'll have a conversation later. We'll talk about
No,
that.
so we would have a convo.
We'll definitely have a convo.
But I don't need
But
that
my thing
convo.
is,
And when they check you, I'm gonna say, yeah, we did talk.
I don't
I'm
need,
gonna say that.
I don't give a shit if they. Why do you need to know if I talk to him? Why?
Because two things. First, if I don't let you know that we have talked and shit, then you show that there's a separation between us two. Secondly, then he's a fucking liar. So who's gonna believe him? I'm just saying though, right?
No,
so
no.
if he get up here and lie to your face and say I talked to him and he didn't, that takes away all his credibility. And guess what happened to your little movement and shit?
No, because I wouldn't entertain it in the first place. Why do you need to know if I spoke to him any goddamn way? Stop trying to
People have
make
to
us
know.
into. No, people don't have to know shit.
They-
And when you know shit, they figure out how to infiltrate your ass. When they know shit, stop giving them the goddamn playbook.
Guess how racism and fucking slavery worked. The perception that this shit was okay, right? So it is true that the way people perceive you allows them to accept a lot of shit.
Stop.
They accepted the fact that slaves was legal and shit because of what they perceived it to be.
Stop
so
giving
this
a
is the same.
fuck.
That perception made it happen though.
Stop
So why
giving
not?
a-
Why
do
not
you
create?
give a fuck about the perception?
Because we
Why
need-
is that so important to you? Why is that so important?
Because
to you?
it dictates the outcome.
And why is that more? Why is that so important to you?
Because that's the whole reason we doing this.
So why we can't keep it to ourselves? Is what I'm saying.
Oh my god, man.
Why we can't keep it to
What the
ourselves?
fuck time you gotta go to work?
Why we gotta tell everybody
We
what
out
the fuck
just
we
be
doing? Stop telling everybody. Yeah, me and that nigga cool. We talk. Yeah, we kick it. We had brisket together. Why the fuck do they got to know every goddamn thing?
Because the brisket at Easy Street Saloon is good than a motherfucker.
The first time they asked me, hey, you talk to Q, why is that your fucking business? Why?
And then they gonna be like, oh, them niggas beefing. So
I
ain't
don't
gonna-
give a shit.
So now they movement ain't
And
shit.
you know what you do? Stay the fuck out of this motherfucker. Stay the fuck out the mic. Stop telling every guy. Stop fucking talking so goddamn much. I don't have a comment.
Nigga said no
No
comment.
comment, nigga. Did you talk to Q? No fucking comment.
Be like, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Yeah, no fucking comment. I don't
Right.
never see you with Q together. We ain't dating. No fucking comment.
Shout out to my nigga Marshawn Lynch and shit. I'm just here so I
God
don't
damn,
get
nigga
fined.
so quick to say, yeah, I talked to him. He lied. Now you're gossiping. What the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
They dummy our shit. So I mean,
Vinny said, no, angry man.
like, god damn.
Yeah.
Stop telling motherfuckers shit.
My man Dub say, just make moves for the culture.
That's it.
Yeah. I guess
it.
that's kind of it. Yeah,
I wouldn't give a shit if they thought I was mad at you. I don't give a fuck.
Niggas say, I don't give a fuck. I know you don't care, but for the sake of the movement, though.
Angry man is mad at Quincy.
For the sake of the movement.
2019,
Who gives a
man,
fuck?
Perception matters so much.
So much, dog.
I don't
much,
think it
man.
does.
What-
We give it that power.
What they call it though? The narrative.
We give it that though. We give them that because we
You-
keep
you
feeding
have
it
to.
You don't have to do.
You have to force feed the narrative because if you don't,
Nah.
nigga, it ain't no real reality when you look at
Nah.
it. There's no reality in America. Everything is the narrative, nigga.
Stop
Ain't no
talking.
reality in that.
Stop
Right, ain't no
talking.
reality in nothing,
Stop
right?
talking so much. Stop telling shit.
Yo, on that note,
Hey,
man.
what's in that brisket sauce?
I don't
And
know.
you see what I'm saying? He
Oh,
shut
there
the
you go.
fuck quiet. Stop telling every goddamn thing.
Ask him, did he tell Q about it? And then he say yeah, and I say no, that nigga did. Now he a goddamn lie, so now you don't believe shit he saying.
Who gives a shit?
It makes a difference
I
because
don't
it
give
is
a
gonna
fuck.
dictate how you move now.
I don't give a
If
fuck.
you know that the nigga that's got a movement is lying to you.
Why even answer the question to the motherfuckers? You know that's you answering the devil's question. It's the devil that's answering you, and you gonna fuck around and tell him every goddamn thing. You know this motherfucker's agenda is to divide you, but you gonna fuck around and answer the goddamn question.
Look
You giving
look
him
at
the
the time.
shit.
Look at the time. I'm about to put a wrapping up clock on this nigga.
Truth hurts, don't it, dog?
It's time to get up out of here, man. I want to thank everybody for checking us out.
Yeah, the truth hurt, don't it? You know, hey, mom, we about to get interviewed by this white man. Okay, so he gonna come over here and ask questions that intentionally know that's gonna divide you, and he's gonna answer everything because of our perception.
Yes, nigga. Yes, I am.
And stop giving them niggas
Yes,
the
I
playbook.
am.
Stop giving them niggas the goddamn playbook.
Does say I feel him. You talking about angry man? Shut
Shit.
your ass up.
Stop
nigga.
giving that nigga the goddamn
Shut
playbook.
your ass up, dude.
You a
Take your
monkey.
ass back to Grand Rapids.
Hey, I do too. That's why I'm just being.
Damn, straight up.
You a monk and talk later off camera, and you know what I mean? If it's that goddamn important to you, stop telling these motherfuckers what you gonna do.
Yo.
Then you get mad.
He said mad.
Then you get mad when they fuck around and fuck you in the ass about the shit. How did they find out? Maybe because Quincy gave a live exclusive interview telling these motherfuckers about our goddamn perception.
Goddamn, my whole government name. Quincy.
Goddamn. I'm going to work, man. I'm out of this.
I guess so, man. Yo, look. All right, we on our way up out of here, man. Angry Man about to go to work, dog. We'll get out of here. We'll go around the block one last time. If you got one comment or two, make sure you hit me in the comment box right now, dog. Also, don't forget, it is Friday, so make your way down to the Easy Street Saloon, 16101 East 10 Mile Road for a live jazz performance tonight. Angry Man.
Chicken fried sandwich.
Right, for sure, dog. Brisket sandwich, I'm probably good with that sauce that Monk don't tell nobody about.
Right.
But yeah, so your last comment's on the way out, Angry Man.
No, on the real, man. I honestly, I was joking, talking a lot of shit, but I honestly believe we just need to start keeping the playbook to ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get what you guys are saying about, our perception, this, that, and the other, but we've been down that path. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly believe let's try something different. If we keep it to ourselves, don't tell everybody what's going on, and maybe we might get a better outcome.
Maybe.
Period.
Bo from Africa, man. What you say, though?
We never knew said.
Man, Jay about to be a billionaire, man. That's what I'm saying. And how do you say no to that? You know what I mean? When he's giving you, all the way back to since reasonable doubt. He's told you what he was about, man. Grinding, making money. He's told you this type of
stuff. That's what it is, huh?
That's what his motivation is. And I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying I think that's what it is.
Yeah. Monk Money, dog. What you say, bro?
No matter what his motive is, this is a black man that just took a step and just got the whole little thing, the Rock Nation in the NFL.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they not playing fucking football.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a big step in itself.
Yeah.
Granted, he's gonna get the bread for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And I do agree with Angry Man to a certain extent. You know
this never happens. Right. Take note of this shit.
I do agree with him because, sometimes, though, we put it out there for everybody to know the shit and this and that and this and that. And then it ends up fucking us in the end. You know what I mean? And that's why I don't see no light at the tunnel. You know what I'm saying?
Pessimist ass
I'm
nigga.
just saying, that's why I don't see no light at the end of the tunnel because we be fucking ourselves, bro, at some point. You know what I mean? The power we'll have if we get together and fucking move as a unit, it's not gonna happen, bro. They doing everything in their power and dividers, and we just jump on the bandwagon, like
let it happen.
Let's let it happen. Maybe some change need to happen, bro. Maybe this is a nice little change, and hopefully, everybody keeps saying hopefully. Hopefully, that's what doggone, you know what I'm saying? But
right.
If he is and if he ain't, if he still move the same way he do shit for neighborhoods and he still do his shit, I'm still ain't mad at him from taking that money. Because I would have got it too, bro.
Yeah.
I would have got it. Ain't no motherfucker in this motherfucker. Don't say, no, thank you. I have to talk to Quincy. I don't want billions of dollars.
I'm okay.
Really? I got to talk to Quincy.
I'm just saying.
Fuck, man.
I'm just saying.
Yo, my man Larry Venn said all trust in angry. My man Dub said, man, boo to Bo and shit. He said Hov been on social justice shit. So he feel like he feel like he really on that shit. So on that way out though, Venus said the organization basically could have hired Jay because profits failed during last year's halftime show. Sure. They motivations I don't question because I know I know there is.
Sure, there is.
Yeah,
but you got to think,
they trying to bring us back to the motherfucking NFL. A lot of people fell off from it, so they trying to bring us back.
And then you got to think,
why not?
Jay is not just gonna bring all hip hop artists. He's gonna bring white artists. He's gonna bring country artists. Jay worked with pretty much every artist out there.
Right.
So they figure like, damn, he's the hottest guy out here. His business is lucrative. Let's see. Damn, okay, we can get him to bring people in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all the fuck that was. I mean, shit.
No, we ain't questioning that.
So my thing is just take advantage of it. Yeah. Take advantage of it and tell Cap, sit your punk ass over there till I get my foot in the door, and then I'll bring your ass.
And of course I want the millions.
Absolutely.
Well, on a final note, then. Definitely, I do think it's a good move and shit. And however, it may be motivated, maybe monetarily, or if it was socially social justice, socially, what's the word? Motivated by social justice. Whichever the motivating factor is, I think it is an opportunity to get in there and kind of, for lack of a better term, infiltrate the system and try to make a movement for our people. What I don't want to happen, though, is that we start getting divided amongst each other, just trying to figure out who said what and who's on allegiance together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the problem. As long as we don't get divided on this situation and keep the movement going, I think we might be in some good shape, dog. But that's it for us today, man. Don't forget, man, it is Friday. So, again, step on down to the Easy Street Saloon, 16101 East 10 Mile Road, man. We got a live jazz band today. Is the Lewis Johnson Jazz. All right, so make sure you check them out. Also, don't forget to support our clothing brand, Pardon My Eastside. Go to pardonmyeastside.com right now. Use the promo code eBlockRadio and get 25% off, dog.
25?
Yo, it's Friday, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good weekend, man. Arrive alive, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Arrive alive.
Hell yeah. Don't party too hard this weekend, dog. Till the next time, man. You already know what it is. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet, man.
Earth.
Straight from the E-Block Radio, live on your dial. I got my man, sweet brother Noomsy in the building. Got my man Mark Money holding it down.
Yeah, you know what it is.
And of course, man, it's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis, holding it down live from the 48205, man. Peace out, y'all.
Holla at your loved ones, cuss.